Hi everyone, welcome to my page. Today is May 28th, 2020. Today's mental health awareness information comes from the Mayo Clinic. Post-traumatic stress disorder, otherwise known as PTSD, is a mental health condition that is caused by some terrifying event. A person who experiences PTSD could have been part of that event, or they could have just watched the event take place, and they will still potentially experience symptoms of PTSD. Some of the symptoms of PTSD are flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, and uncontrollable thoughts about the event. I can tell you personally, I have dealt with PTSD. More than 15 years ago, I was physically assaulted by my husband. Thankfully, I found the strength within myself to put my children and myself into a position to walk away from that marriage because I did not want my children to be exposed to this kind of environment. However, there are still times, even now, almost 16 years later, that I will have a flashback here or there, or I will be chilled to the bone with some type of memory of that night. Somebody can just put their hand on my neck, and they may mean it in an endearing way, but you just get too close and you touch me in the right spot on my neck, and I will cringe and I will be all emotional and withdraw and go back to that moment in time where being assaulted, part of it was being choked. And so these memories can just come from the slightest little thing. I am obviously doing much better than I was back at that time, but even 15 years later, these symptoms can rear their ugly head when you least expect it. So if you experience some kind of traumatic event or know somebody who did or witnessed to some type of traumatic event, be sure to seek out some extra help because it is not something that is easy to deal with on your own. Come back tomorrow and I will talk a little bit more about the different symptoms of PTSD.